still don't get it, do you? He'll find her. That's what he does. That's all he does. You can't stop him. He'll wait for you, reach down her throat, and pull her fucking heart out.
Canelo Alvarez beat Charlo, and the words are now, nobody can beat him, he's unbeatable, he's the greatest fighter of this era, and all this other type of weird conversations. But I have some questions. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about, the straight shot, the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody for a few seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Now, Canelo Alvarez beat a fighter who is moving up 2 weight classes when there was other fighters in his weight class that they wanted him to fight and he wouldn't fight them. Canelo Alvarez could have fought Charlo years and years and years ago when they were in the same weight class, but instead he moved up to 175, moved back down to 168, and then brought Charlo up 2 weight classes to fight him. And David Benavidez was sitting right there. David Morrell was sitting right there. But you bring Charlo up 2 weight classes to fight you. And then people tell me, I don't want to hear no weight excuses. I don't want to hear no this. I don't want to hear no that. No, I don't want to hear none of that. No excuses. No weight excuses. He can eat steaks. I don't want to hear no weight excuses. I don't want to hear it. Look, he's bigger. He weighs the same amount on fight night. 167.5 BF. I don't want to hear no excuses. Don't give me no excuses. The irony of this situation is I remember another fight. I remember another fight with a fighter who was moving up 2 weight classes. I remember a multiple division champion that was moving up 2 weight classes. I remember an undefeated number 3 ranked pound for pound fighter that was moving up 2 weight classes. That's what I remember. It was really only 1, but they said 2 weight classes. It was only 1 because, Mikey Garcia was the WBC IBF. He was the IBF 140 pound champion, as well as the IBF and WBC 135 pound champion. But he was moving up 1 weight class from 140 to 147, not from 135, but they just threw that out there. Oh, well, he's 135. He's a 135 pounder. They crucified Errol Spence. They crucified this man. They slaughtered him for fighting little tiny incy-wincy pequeño Mikey Garcia. So small, so tiny. He's so small. They'll come in here and they'll give you all these reasons and excuses on why it's okay for Canelo Alvarez to fight a fighter legitimately 2 weight classes below him. Legitimately. A man who's never fought at 160 his entire career. But it was not okay for Errol Spence to fight Mikey Garcia, who had fought at 140 in his career. He was 1 weight class below. They will sit here and tell you that Canelo Alvarez is so dominant, he's so special, he's so talented. He dominated Jermell Charlo, but he didn't knock him out. He didn't knock him out. You don't see people running through here talking about how Canelo Alvarez didn't knock out Jermell Charlo. No, they'll make excuses. Oh, because Jermell Charlo didn't do anything. He just ran. Jermell Charlo just ran around. He wouldn't stand there and fight. He wouldn't stand there. I remember people telling me that Errol Spence couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia. I remember this. Not that Mikey Garcia was trying to survive, moving around and just, holding and none of that. None of that. It was Errol Spence needed to find a way. He needed to track down a little tiny smaller guy. He needed to cut the ring off and beat him up and just beat him down and stop him. He's supposed to stop him because that is Errol Spence. It's a little tiny small Mikey Garcia. I remember people telling me, showing me the clip of Jermell Charlo when he was drunk or whatever. Undisputed versus undisputed. Undisputed versus undisputed. How about me and Canelo? Undisputed versus undisputed. Undisputed versus undisputed. I remember people showing me that clip. They showed that clip over and over and over again. Jermell said that, what, a year ago? Undisputed versus undisputed. Maybe 2? Shit. Whatever. I think it was a year ago. A year ago. Yeah. Undisputed versus undisputed. People keep showing me that clip. Oh, BF, he called him out. Maybe you don't remember when Mikey Garcia called out Errol Spence over and over and over again. He wanted to be a 4-division champion. That's what he wanted. Or 5-division champion, whichever one it was. I think 4 or 5. Whichever one it is, he's that. Yeah, Mikey Garcia is either 3 or 4-division champion. One of the two. He's either 3 or 4. I think he's a 4. 26, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. He's a 4-division champion. I think he wanted to be a 5-division champion. Calling out Errol Spence for a fight. Over and over and over again. People saying, what are you doing? His team saying, what are you doing? And then he's saying, I know I can beat him. Sugar Ray Leonard comes out, I got Mikey beating him. Why? No skill, no will, no determination. It's Mikey. Got it. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me. But there's a dilemma here. There's a dilemma. How can you praise Canelo for beating Charlo and then disrespect Errol for beating Mikey? Mikey is more accomplished. He's a 4-division champion. Jermell Charlo was just undisputed in 1 weight class. That's what y'all say. Multiple divisions is more accomplished. That's what y'all say to me. You can't have it both ways. Either undisputed is more accomplished or multiple divisions is more accomplished. But that's what y'all say to me when y'all want to use other fighters that y'all want to protect. And y'all want to say they deserve so much because they're multiple division champions. You plug the name in. It's a multiple division champion. They deserve 50-50. You plug the name in. Multiple division champion. Mikey was 4 of them. Mikey was undefeated. Oh man, this guy ain't beating no undefeated fighters. He ain't fight no undefeated fighters though. This guy beat more undefeated fighters. Beat more undefeated, more undefeated. Mikey Garcia was undefeated. Undefeated. Jermell Charlo has a loss to Tony Harrison. Some is not adding up. Something ain't meeting the smell tests. I'm not sure what. Could it be that when the Mexican beat the black guy, the Mexican's the greatest fighter in the world, but when the black guy beats the Mexican guy was too little? Could that be? You guys tell me there's no racism in boxing. And there's no racism in boxing, man. It's just boxing. You guys made every excuse in the world. Mikey was too small. Of course he was supposed to lose. Mikey was too small. Mikey was daring to be great. He was daring to be great. I don't blame Mikey Garcia for daring to be great. I blame Errol Spence for not knocking him out. That's what I blame. Until it comes to Charlo, and then, well, I don't blame Canelo Alvarez for fighting the smaller guy. I blame Charlo because Charlo didn't do anything. Charlo went into the ring and laid down. Charlo fought the bigger man, the stronger man, and he just laid down. He didn't do anything. He tried to survive. I blame Charlo. So I don't blame Mikey for trying to survive, but I blame Charlo for trying to survive. I don't blame Mikey for daring to be great, but Charlo just wanted a payday. He wasn't daring to be great. I don't blame Mikey for moving up 2 weight classes and fighting Errol Spence, but I blame Charlo because Charlo was running his mouth. There's people DMing me, emailing me, writing me on Twitter at 3 o'clock in the morning just to tell me that Canelo beat Charlo. What you got to say now? Canelo beat Charlo. Well, first of all, I never gave a fuck about this fight. That's first of all. You didn't see me do no fight call. You didn't see me do no breakdown. You didn't see me do it because I didn't care. That's first of all. Because this is not the best fight in the best. This is a cherry pick. That's exactly what Canelo Alvarez did. He cherry picked 100%. Because there was David Benavidez that was right there that he could have fought. There was David Morrell that was right there that he could have fought. He did not choose neither one. There's Artur Beterbiev that's right there that he could fight. There's Dimitri Bivol that he could fight in a rematch. He did not do any of that. He moved down 2 weight classes and grabbed the guy from 2 weight classes down that was already in training and was about to fight Tim Tszyu. He grabbed that guy from 2 weight classes down and moved him up to 2 weight classes to fight. No catch weight, no nothing. How ironic that when Andre Ward, the 168-pound champion, wanted to fight Golovkin, because Golovkin, the 160-pound champion, called him out. Andre Ward said, well, let's fight. You called me out to fight me at my weight, because you said you'll beat anybody from 154 to 168. You'll knock them out. That's what you said, Lil G. Well, I'm here. The 168-pound champion was popping. And then you come around and say, well, let's fight at 164. Let's do a catch weight. Little guy says, let's do a catch weight. Lil G. Let's do a 164-pound catch weight after calling the man out at 168. And who did y'all blame? Andre Ward. You blamed Andre Ward for it. He had too much melanin in his skin tone. You blamed Andre Ward for him not dropping down to 164 to fight this man who called him out at 168. Blamed Andre Ward. There's no racism in boxing. So I'm supposed to be in here praising Canelo Alvarez for beating Jermell Charlo? He was supposed to. Or did y'all forget that lame-ass excuse that y'all give me all the time? There's weight classes for a reason. Yeah, you give me that lame excuse when your fighter doesn't do good. There's weight classes for a reason. Y'all can't give me that excuse when Deontay Wilder fights Tyson Fury, when Tyson Fury outweighs him by damn near 100 fucking pounds. Y'all can't give me that excuse when he outweighs him by almost 100 pounds and the man goes into the back and says, I was too big for him. Calls his daddy who can't come to the U.S., says, I was just too big for him. Not I was too more skilled, I was just too big for him. That's okay with you guys. That's okay. If it is not Errol Spence, if it is not Devin Haney, or if it is not Deontay Wilder, I don't give a fuck. Because those are the only fighters that are legitimately trying to give me the fights that I want. That's it. No one else trying to give me the fights. Nobody. I like Usyk. He's not trying to fight Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury don't want to fight you. Fight Wilder. That is the only other big name out there. You already beat Joshua twice. Fight Wilder. You're not trying to give me what I want. Terrence Crawford, you beat Errol Spence. Why aren't you trying to fight Jaron Boots Ennis? Why aren't you? I could understand if it was Sergey Lipinets. Jaron Boots Ennis is not Sergey Lipinets. Why aren't you trying to fight your mandatory? Why aren't you? Why aren't you? What? Monster Inouye. Monster Inouye. You fought Cool Boy Steph. Got it. Got it. Why aren't you trying to fight Tank? Why aren't you trying to fight Tank? Gary Russell. What's your problem? I mean, if you feel like you've done enough, then retire. You're not trying to, your guys are not trying to fight the best at all. You're not. I said what I said. If it isn't Errol Spence, I don't care. If it isn't Devin Haney, I don't. Motherfucking Deontay Wilder, I don't care. Don't care. Shakur Stevenson ain't trying to fight nobody. Just talking. Tank Davis ain't trying to fight nobody. He's not doing anything. Nothing. You guys don't even care. You just rock with these guys. That's who you rock with. You don't care if they fight anybody. Well, tell them to start painting it. Do stencil. Start knitting. If it don't matter what they do, tell them motherfuckers to start crocheting. Get out of boxing. Let somebody else do it. Let somebody who wants to fight do it. If it's not O'Shack Foster, bro, I don't care. I don't care. O'Shack Foster is trying to fight people. He's trying to fight people. Devin Haney is trying to fight people. Errol Spence is trying to fight people. Deontay Wilder is trying to fight people. I'm rocking with the people who are trying to fight people. That's what I'm rocking with. All the rest of y'all, I don't really care. So don't be DMing me, emailing me, motherfucking Twitter messaging me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me that Charlo lost, because I don't care. Alright? I don't care. Don't be hitting me up telling me Daniel Dubois lost, because I don't care. Yeah, you guys, how ironic that you'll hit me up to tell me that the black man lost. But y'all don't never hit me up to tell me Josh Kelly lost. Nobody was contacting me telling me Josh Taylor got beat by Teofimo Lopez. Nobody. Not one person. Not one person. No one. No one is telling me about Sam Egg and Cheese Man fighting the Baconator and the Grits Man, and no one cared. No one's telling me this. No one's telling me about Calum beating Liam at 3 o'clock in the morning. No one's texting me. No one's hitting me up about this. Nobody. How ironic. Nobody's telling me that the Spaminator out there in Dumbledore beat Rocky Balboa in Twattenham. How come nobody's texting me, DMing me? Because I don't care, and you guys don't care, because y'all are racist. Blatant racist. You will contact me in a heartbeat when the black man loses. In a heartbeat. In a fucking heartbeat. But you don't tell me about nobody else losing. Y'all not contacting me, wanting to ask me, what do you got to say now? Huh? What do you got to say now? You don't care what I have to say about anybody else and anything else. Just the niggas. If a black man loses, yeah, you gotta hear me. You think you can humble me because a black man lost. You think you can, let's, BFTB, no excuses now. I need to hear BFTB. I need to hear your voice and I need to see your face. No memes, no, don't hide behind the thumbnail. I need to see your face, although you'll never see my face. But I need to see your face, and I need to see your face when you tell me that Charlo lost. I need to see it. Like I give a fuck if Charlo lost. I don't care. care about the best fighting the best. This was not it. This was a cherry pick. Or maybe you missed when me and my brother 210, salute to my homie 210. Maybe y'all missed when 210 came on here and told everybody that it was Charlo, Jamel Charlo, that was fighting. And everybody was like, oh man, Canelo's fighting Jamal Charlo. And 210 came on here and told y'all, and nobody believed him, he's fighting Jamel Charlo, not Jamal, Jamel. And this is a cherry pick. And if it's Mexican boxing, 210 knows all about it. Whatever. It don't matter. The only thing that matters is that Canelo Alvarez is the greatest fighter to walk God's green earth. Canelo Alvarez is this. Canelo Alvarez is that. Here's the irony of this whole situation. They will say Canelo Alvarez and and Terrence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing. Terrence Crawford cannot beat Canelo Alvarez. Do not care what y'all say. He cannot beat that man. At all. at all. He is not big enough to keep him off of him. All that moving around the ring is fine. Canelo Alvarez will punch that man in the hips, in the shoulders, all that. I know people are telling me, I know y'all see, because he outboxed, he beat down Charlo. Well, he didn't beat Charlo down. He just won the fight. But because I know you guys will tell, oh man, Crawford beats him. No, he doesn't. And that'll more than likely be his next fight. No, he doesn't. Crawford does not beat Canelo Alvarez. There is weight classes for a reason. That is exactly the fight that is right up Canelo Alvarez's alley. Let me bring up a guy not from 2 weight classes, from 3 weight classes. And you guys are condoning it. You are giving this man an out. You are giving Canelo Alvarez an opportunity to duck and avoid Benavidez or David Morrell. You're putting 147-pound fighter, a man who's never fought at 54, and you're putting this guy in the ring with a full 168-pounder. Terrence Crawford don't care. He's trying to get paid. He don't care about nothing at all. And you whatever, do it. I'm not saying don't do it. Rock on. Terrence Crawford, fight Charlo, fight Canelo Alvarez. You think it's the biggest fight in boxing? Cool. Go ahead. Fight Canelo Alvarez. Go ahead and fight him. Fight him. Go ahead. You think you're gonna sit on the ropes like you did with Errol Spence and let Errol Spence and wait to counter Canelo Alvarez? Alright, yeah, alright. He's gonna break your fucking arm. He's gonna punch you directly in your elbow. He's gonna punch you right up here in your damn your shoulder joint, and make it so it's hard for you to throw punches. And he's gonna keep punching you on your shoulders and keep punching you on your biceps and your forearms. He's gonna keep punching it. Yeah, you can stand there in the high guard all you want. Stand there. Go ahead, stand there. Think nothing's gonna happen. All right, ask Caleb. 170-pounder. What his arm look like against Canelo Alvarez? Canelo is not looking to land a perfect shot. He's looking to hurt your arms so that he can land a perfect shot later. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. Y'all motherfuckers running here gaslighting. Y'all gassed up on Terrence Crawford. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Fight Canelo Alvarez. Fight him next. Fight him in May. May Day. Fight him in May. Fight Canelo Alvarez in May. Go ahead. Skip Errol Spence fight. Skip it. You think you can, you can't. But, I mean, you could try. Skip it. Go fight Canelo Alvarez. You will get obliterated. You get he didn't knock out Charlo. How's he going to knock out Terrence Crawford? He didn't knock out Charlo. That's fine, bro. That's fine. No problem. Fight him. Let's see. Fight him. I have Canelo Alvarez by knockout. He will destroy that man. Oh, no, man. He going to outbox him, BF. He going to outbox him. All right, cool. Don't be DMing me. Don't be DMing me, asking me, what you going to say now? Canelo Alvarez knocked out Charlo, knocked out Crawford. I'm going to say I don't care. I didn't get hit by those punches. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, another black guy down. I'm going to say Terrence Crawford's not black. The crazy part is you guys probably won't even DM me because you guys know Terrence Crawford is just as black as Canelo Alvarez. Just as black as Bob Arum. He's just as black as Shakur Stevenson. They are all the same thing. Whatever, man. Listen, man, the bottom line is y'all are blatantly racist. You're blatantly racist. It's A-okay for one guy to fight the guy from 2 weight classes down, but it's not okay for the other guy to fight the guy who's 1 weight class down. It's blatantly obvious, and you guys expose yourselves. But it's all good. We know how this plays out. BFTB. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I'm out.